Greetings everyone, you're watching the channel Aviation Obsession. Hey there, if you're into aviation, you must know Airbus. They're the manufacturer of some of the most popular narrow-body and wide-body commercial aircraft out there. But let me tell you, there's much more to this company than just that. So, in this video, we are covering the top 10 interesting facts you might not know about Airbus. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for future uploads. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. From joint venture to global leader. The commercial aircraft manufacturing industry is ruled by just two players, Boeing and Airbus. But these two companies have pretty different histories. Boeing has been around for over a century, starting off as a military supplier during World War I, and then branching out to provide mail services. Airbus, on the other hand, is a relatively new player that started with a collaboration between European countries as a government-backed program. Their goal was to create commercial jets that could compete with industry giants like Boeing, and they've definitely succeeded. It was started by a bunch of European manufacturers way back in 1970. They teamed up to take on not just US industry giants like Boeing but also others. And their first aircraft, the A300, was specifically created to compete with Boeing's super popular jets. But the cool part is that this was a mega Europe-wide effort. France was in charge of the cockpit and central fuselage. The wings were made in the UK, other fuselage sections in West Germany, flaps and spoilers in Holland, and the tailplane in Spain. This collaboration was a huge success, and they are still doing it today. Number 2. The game-changing Airbus A300. Boeing's first jet, the 707 had 4 engines, while the later 727 and 747 had 3 and 4 engines respectively. On the other hand, Airbus decided to go with a 2-engine wide body for their first aircraft, the A300, which entered service with Air France in 1974. This was perfect for their business model, and even though it was initially intended for short-haul European flights, it also sparked interest in North America. Plus, with the ETOPS rules introduced in the 1980s, it was able to operate transatlantic flights, and being a 2-engine aircraft made it super economical too. Number 3. Same cockpit across Airbus planes. Did you know about Airbus' super cool feature that makes flying their planes a total breeze? With this commonality feature, Airbus pilots can easily switch between flying narrow-body and wide-body jets, which means shorter training times and lower maintenance costs. Imagine the flexibility that gives their fleet. Now that's what I call smart and awesome engineering. Number 4. First fly-by-wire aircraft. Commercial planes have come a long way since they first entered the scene in the 1950s. Manufacturers these days are all about making planes more efficient and super comfortable for passengers with big screens and fancy seats. But it all started with a huge game changer, fly-by-wire technology. This cool technology replaced manual hydraulic controls with fancy electronic ones, and guess what? Airbus was the first manufacturer to introduce it in their A320 in 1987. That's a big deal. Since then, Airbus has used this innovation in all of its aircraft. Number 5. Most sold modern aircraft. Boeing and Airbus are two aviation giants that compete fiercely in the industry with their respective 737 and A320 families. While Boeing's 737 has been around since 1967, Airbus's A320 family was introduced in 1987. Despite Boeing leading in aircraft orders for many years, in 2019, Airbus took the lead. However, the most built aircraft ever isn't from Boeing or Airbus, it's Douglas Aircraft's DC-3. With over 16,000 aircraft built, that's a major feat in aviation history that everyone should appreciate. Number 6. Dominating regional market. Airbus and Boeing compete fiercely in the aviation industry, with Airbus excelling in the smaller aircraft market with their A318 and A319 models, while Boeing chose to go bigger with the 737 MAX. Recently, Airbus acquired Bombardier C Series and transformed the smaller CS100 into an impressive A220-100 and the bigger CS300 into the A220-300, focusing on the 100 to 150 seat market. Boeing and McDonnell Douglas rebranded the MD-95 as the 717 and gained success, but it's been out of production since 2006. In contrast, the Airbus A220, formerly the Bombardier C Series, gained massive success during the aviation industry's slowdown in 2020 and 2021 due to its efficient features and lower capacity. It is now the world's most active aircraft, with 93.75% of the global fleet in operation as of August 2020. Boeing and Airbus are constantly innovating to outdo each other in specific markets, bringing exciting and improved aircraft series to satisfy all passengers' needs. Number 7. Largest commercial aircraft. Airbus created the A380 to compete with Boeing's beloved 747, but Airbus succeeded where Boeing fell short in meeting safety requirements for a two-deck aircraft. With the A380, Airbus created a double-decker that could hold up to 544 passengers in a typical 3-class setup and up to 868 seats in an all-economy layout. While the A380 wasn't as popular as anticipated, it remains a monumental achievement in aviation engineering. However, with the shift towards twin-engine planes and the potential drop in demand, large plane production may be less likely in the future. Number 8. Airbus Helicopter, Space, and Military Divisions. Airbus doesn't just sell commercial aircraft. They are also involved in other aviation sectors. While their primary revenue is from commercial aircraft, which accounted for 74% of their 2018 revenue, they are the world's largest helicopter producer, with their products used in many civilian and military settings across 150 countries. Additionally, Airbus is also involved in defense, working on military tankers and refueling, collaborating on the Eurofighter military jet development, and producing the A310 and A330 multi-role tanker transport. The company's versatility allows them to be a major player in various aspects of aviation beyond commercial aircraft. Number 9. One of the largest cargo transport aircraft. Both Airbus and Boeing have dedicated transport aircraft to move airplane parts from suppliers worldwide. While Boeing's Dreamlifter, a modified 747-400, used to hold the title for the largest cargo plane, Airbus's Beluga XL now beats it in cargo volume. The Beluga XL is built on an A330-200 framework and has 2,209 cubic meters of fuselage space, while the Dreamlifter can only hold up to 1,840 cubic meters. It is clear that Airbus's Beluga XL is the winner for transporting airplane parts. Number 10. Zero-emission aircraft. Airbus has embarked on a project to develop zero-emission aircraft to reduce its emissions and carbon footprint. They plan to develop hydrogen-powered planes and have proposed designs for regional turboprop or large turbofan aircraft that can hold up to 200 passengers. The challenge lies in developing aircraft and engine technologies, airport infrastructure, and more. However, Airbus has also proposed using Paris airports as hydrogen hubs to propel the use of these new technologies. Additionally, they have released a new concept for a blended wing aircraft that allows for better hydrogen storage and a unique passenger cabin design. Airbus's commitment to sustainability is a positive step towards a more environmentally friendly aviation industry. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button and remember to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to leave your comment below if you have any suggestions or a certain topic to discuss for the next video.